We're starting with all the updates from the Israel-Hamas war. Israel says its armed forces have surrounded the Gaza city. Army Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi, stated that troops are deepening infiltration of Hamas-held areas. Soldiers are risking close quarters fighting in the densely populated areas, including in underground tunnels and around hostages. And here's a look at the grim prospects. The Israeli Army Chief of Staff said, and I'm quoting here, the soldiers are fighting face-to-face with a brutal enemy. Israeli military spokesperson Daniel Hagari stated that the concept of a ceasefire is not currently on the table. The Izz-ad-Din al-Qassam brigades, the military wing of Hamas, warned Israel that its invading soldiers would go back home in black bags. A spokesperson warned Gaza will be the curse of history for Israel. Urban fighting will force combatants into hand-to-hand combat and reduce visibility. The chaos and bloodletting will blur the boundaries between civilians and soldiers. Urban fighting will also render armored vehicles next to useless. Going house to house to secure potentially booby-trapped buildings means bringing in bomb disposal experts with cumbersome gears like ladders, ropes and explosives, possibly all while taking fire and in the dark. Given the difficulties of the situational awareness, there are inherent risks of friendly fire. Remember, if you come under friendly fire during a battle, you're accidentally shot at by people on your own side rather than by your enemy. Using artillery can make the situation worse, as while it may kill some enemies, the chances of collateral damage and civilian deaths is very high, especially in such a densely populated area. And the rubble can also be used by militants as cover. Now, Gaza's narrow web of streets is doubled underground by a dense tunnel network known to Israeli troops as the Gaza Metro. Some tunnels are as deep as 100 to 130 feet below ground, allowing militants to change positions away from the danger of the strikes. Rocket batteries hidden just a few meters beneath the surface can be uncovered with a trapdoor just for the time it takes to fire a salvo. The civilian hostages Hamas seized present another complication for the Israeli Defense Forces. Urged over perceived government and intelligence failure, many Israelis feel the establishment has failed to ensure their security and must now bring the hostages back. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.